There's a lot of division that we see with family, families pitted against each other. They're not getting along. And what would you say to that, especially with your music?
One thing I would say is family is all you have,
Mhm.
and not and remember that one thing that we came together when we had our little meeting here is remember we're not enemies. I'm not your enemy. I mean, we may have disagreed, but I'm not your enemy.
Yes, right. That's a good part.
If we could remember that and to remember, let's just live and love. Live and love, or love and live, however you want to put it,
Yes.
because that's what we're sent here to do. God, God's sent his son because he loved us. And we want to remember when we're talking to our family members that I love you. I may not like what was said or what was done,
Yes.
but I'm not trying to come to murder you or to take you out or to just say things that are so piercing that it's unforgiving.
Yes.
And we have to remember how we're talking to each other.
Mhm.
And there's just to remember that we're not enemies, y'all. Remember, we're not enemies, and to just try to love past what you can see. Because a lot of times we don't understand. It makes us angry because you just don't understand it all. But I shed a lot of tears. I was like, Lord, I don't understand, but please help me to keep loving. Help me to keep loving, God. Help me to love. Yes. Help me to love beyond what I can see and understand. Yes. So if I could just pass that along, and that's kind of what the album is, of course, living, breathing, and fighting, that I'm just going to keep on loving, and I'm not going to quit, and I'm not going to let anything turn me from the love of Christ. And it's like, if how can I say I love God and I don't even love my neighbor or people that I see every day? Whoo, made me tear up right now.
I know.
But it's just because people just really, it's like, y'all, we just don't give up on each other.
Don't give up on each other. And that's a mouthful. That's a word because a lot of people. Thank you for that, Tamela. They have someone in their family they're praying for. I mean, we have people in our family we're praying for. I have people that I am praying for them to be saved and filled with God's Holy Spirit. And it's not really a conversation that people talk about a lot today, especially with the younger generation. But
Yes.
like that's all you have is to drop in your knees and pray. And some days I'm exhausted. And so I want to ask you, because you pour so much out in your music and then even in your words right now, and I see you get emotional right now. And I know you have your beautiful family around you. How do you pour back into yourself? Because you give so much. You give so much to us with your music and hope and inspiration. What do you do to pour back into Tamela?
I really try to set aside to just have a moment, even if it's me just sitting outside with a cup of coffee, and I'm just to keep my own sanity. That's one thing I've told my girls. You have to take care of you for your family. So I just, even if it's just sitting in a tub, a lot of times it's or taking a drive, just take a ride, just go give me a cup of coffee.
Yes.
To just have whatever that moment is, get your nails. That's kind of the thing. And but if I'm sitting in my car, a lot of times that's kind of like my between my closet and my car are kind of my little places that I kind of go, that I can really get complete silence. I don't have to answer the phone. I don't have to, I can cut everything. I can cut everything. I can cut all the things off. But I really just try to pray to ask the Lord to just really keep my mind. So it's really right now, I just really kind of say a little prayer, Lord, keep my mind and keep my heart. Help me. And that has really turned into my prayer. Y'all, I'm not kidding.